Welcome to Endless, and today we'll be counting down 30 moments if it were not filmed you would not believe. Remember to like and subscribe for 48 hours of good luck, but jumping right in. In the first clip, this ballet dancer decided to take a picture with Stitch and show off her flexibility. But what she didn't expect was that Stitch was also pretty flexible himself, or that's what we thought at least. An unbelievable moment happens when this ping pong professional accidentally drops her racket and starts hitting the ball with her forehead. This mind-blowing event is held at the Wushu Games, in which two people choreograph a routine and one of them has to avoid getting impaled by a dangerous spear. These athletes are highly trained to do this, considering that one wrong move and this could quickly turn into a bloody event. Everyone in the world would think you're crazy if you told them you saw a moose running on water, but these two blokes on boat were lucky enough to catch it on video, and it was an extraordinary sight. A catastrophic water tornado violently heading towards a city in Malaysia suddenly halts in its course and vanishes into thin air. This volleyball player was more than happy to take one for her team to get the point, even if it meant unconventionally receiving the ball with her forehead. At the Tumbling World Championship in Denmark, one of the athletes managed to rise sky high during her backflip routine. What seemed like a scene from The Matrix, a football player managed to clap his hands at the right time to catch the ball. Powerlifter Steffi Cohen breaks past the boundaries of human limitations when she makes a 545-pound deadlift, which is more than 4 times her body weight. In one of the highlights of her career, UCLA athlete Gracie Kramer managed to score her first ever perfect 10 on the floor exercise as the audience cheered her on. In a rather shockingly absurd moment, this tennis fan during a US Open game was caught dipping a piece of chicken into her cup of soda
before eating it. The viral video lit up Twitter, where everyone had something to say about the...
In a hot pursuit moment involving a Ferrari and a cop car, the Ferrari pulls off an unbelievable maneuver to get away from the cops. Two players during a women's soccer match got their shoelaces tangled up in a collision that left them sprawling on the floor.
Defender Caroline Alexander's, a whole lot of confusion ensued. So much so that I'm gonna need to see that one again. Ouch!
A man taking a nap near the pool was forced to cut it short when an uninvited guest in the form of a thirsty bear walked up to the pool to have a drink before checking him out. In a men's soccer game, the referee pulls an unbelievable stunt when she brings out her phone to take a selfie with one of the players after penalizing him on a foul. Whoever knew that match officials can also be desperate fans? We don't usually associate bears with being trainable, but this bear and its trainer will convince you otherwise with a performance at a soccer game that left the whole stadium applauding for them. A chain of collisions was triggered in an absolutely breathtaking moment at the Macau qualification race when a driver missed a turn and had to brake. Thankfully, the only damages were the cars and the race being suspended.
And there's millions and millions and millions millions of dollars of damage here at the mighty Macau, and that is one of the worst GT.
Few fans ever get to meet their favorite NBA star, let alone playing against them, and that was the case with this lucky fan who managed to successfully block Steph Curry during a game. The ref called a foul, but Steph Curry backed him up, saying it was great defense. An enthusiastic kangaroo eager to get in on the action bounded across a soccer pitch to join the players. Unfortunately for him, the players weren't as enthusiastic as he was.
He's running it towards the end. It's heading where we need it to go right now. Keep bounding that way.
Yeah, good. It's going straight.
Skippy going straight.
At a Thanksgiving parade in New York City some years back, a violent wind swept in, taking the large Barney balloon out. Try as they may, the performance were unable to win against the wind. Although they gave up on Barney, the wind didn't. A reporter on a soccer pitch thought it was a great idea to stand behind the goalpost during a training session. Little did he know that he was in for a big surprise when a ball came crashing into his back. The nets used for tennis courts are made to withstand incredible amounts of force, given that the average serve speed of a tennis player is 140 miles per hour. Unfortunately, it didn't live up to the billing this time around, when a tennis player at a WTA tennis match made a serve that caused the net to completely collapse. Wardrobe malfunctions usually pick the worst times to happen, just like in this judo match between two white belters, giving one of them an unfair advantage and the other a face red with embarrassment. A lot of skydivers opt to dive from a helicopter rather than a plane because it's significantly less stressful, since you can jump out when you're ready rather than when the plane passes its stop. This doesn't change the fact that it's still quite a frightening experience, as you can see on this clip filmed by Patrick Remington using his GoPro. A lot of mind-blowing three-pointers have been scored in basketball, but this one accidentally scored by a player during a college game as he tried to make a pass deserves a spot at the top.
I have never seen that. I actually thought A.J. Jacobson was good, but watch this. Oh, it is a three-pointer. What I don't know is if there's something about if the other team does throw it in, if it has to be a two, I don't know, but that's clearly behind the line. I'm right there with you, I've never seen anything like it.
An audacious soccer fan decided that making a grand entrance rather than using the gates was a far better option and came floating in with a parachute. Two experts searching for polar bears in the Arctic regions encountered a story-high glacier that was beginning to crumble and started to film it. Unknown to them, the whole glacier was toppling over, and they only managed to escape by a hair's breadth. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and click on one of the videos on the screen now.